It was nice that Alan and I had the opportunity to catch up with Brandon during his training at Stanford.
My name's Brandon, the Beast Hester. I'm 29 years old. I fight for Bellator MMA. I'm 2-0 as a pro. Fighting December 4th, San Jose State University for Bellator MMA. I got into MMA because I was a high school wrestler. Ran into one guy that used to wrestle in high school and that was fighting, and he wanted me to come in and help him train one day. 6 months down the road, I'm getting ready for my first fight.
My name is Eugene Jackson. I'm the head coach at Rogue Empire. Been working with Brandon Hester since about 2011-ish, 12. Extremely motivated, extremely hungry, but on top of that, a natural athlete.
I take guys down, I beat them up, or I submit them. My first 2 fights as a pro, I submitted the guy in a minute and a half.
He's a wrestler that's submitting.
Wrestling is definitely my go-to. It's my comfort zone whenever I get in there in the cage, and I'm starting to develop more and more striking as the years go by. I'm trying to become the most dynamic fighter that I can be now. I had my first Bellator fight a couple months ago. It was an absolutely amazing experience. I'm in the back locker room warming up, and George St. Pierre is sitting right there with Daniel Cormier walking in, and you see Cain Velasquez and Luke Rockhold high fives me as I'm walking out to the cage, you know, and seeing all these big names. I can't wait until one of the day where people are like, oh my God, that's Brandon Hester walking down the hallway right along with them.
Brandon's a full-time electrician, so in addition to all the training and the physicalities of training, his job is physical.
There's certain days where I'm pulling wire all day long. I'm nonstop sweating from the time I start at 7 o'clock in the morning until 3:30 in the afternoon. Guys I work with, they tell me every day, I don't know how you do it, man. I go home and I'm beat. I don't know how you can go work out for 3 or 4 hours a day. I get a lot of backing from the union, which helps me with my training. All the guys I work with know what I do. They come out to the fights and support me. They want to help out. They know what I'm going through. I'm taking off some time for work, to train, I'm traveling. They just want to be there to help me out and come support me when they can. My coach is honest. He's gonna beat you and break you until you want to quit, and then he's gonna make you keep on going.
Dude, we got too many quitters in this sport. Brandon, right now, he lives by that name, the Beast, and he lives by it on purpose because he will not ever, you never see him slow down in a fight.
Brandon's coach, Eugene Jackson, has an old school mentality of the way they train down inside the dungeon.
We used to fight back in my day, 3 or 4 fights in a night. What do you mean you're taking time off? That's a will you can't buy. And that's who's for the dungeon. So when I'm in the basement with them and they're getting it and they're grinding it out, oh, those are dungeon monsters.
So Brandon was poised to fight Nick Pica. That fight's not happening.
I got a call last week. My opponent, Nick Pica, backed out. Now I got a new opponent, Idris Wassi. At first, I was respecting him for stepping up. He's getting a little loudmouth on social media now on Facebook and acting like he's gonna knock out the Beast and all this other stuff. I'm gonna break him when we get in there.
There's stuff he does in practice that he won't do in a fight, and he does it against great guys. I need to see him, okay, Brandon, I need you to box. Forget the rest, I need you to box.
He thinks he's a better kickboxer than me, so when I go in there, I'm gonna try to expand my game and show people that I have the stand-up. I'm not all just one-dimensional, and I'm hoping to light his ass up.
So we're about to go to the dungeon, as you call it. So you're saying this place is kind of like Rocky 2.
It's the Rocky original, man.
The dungeon is for the guys who show they want it. I need you to die for me. I don't need to waste my time for you and, oh, I'm done. No, you're done when I say you're done. You're done when I put the heart rate monitor on you and know you're done.
We're gonna take last night off. We could do this today, but we killed him last night anyway. This is one routine, and he has to do that, and he never gets a rest.
You just go right back in.
You go right.
So the walking is the rest.
The walking is the rest. That's what we want, because that's the worst you're gonna feel in the ring. As soon as he finishes this, he's got to give me 20 squats. So this is him going to pick his guys up, push towards that Kimura, push towards that Kimura, scooting away, shooting in. Nico. Down. Get up. Get up. That's it. Get that squat. Air line. Come on, we gotta get up past that. Chop, east, west. There you go, chop, east. Come on, B! Come on, B, in and out, until the bell rings. That's an extreme athlete.
Brandon is just one of the nicest guys you'll ever meet. Just a very humble guy, dedicated to his craft and wanting to improve himself.
I appreciate it, you guys, coming out and for the up and coming fighters. I know you guys work with some of the best guys in the game, and it's just it's really cool for you guys to come out and do something on me and to help me build my name up there too.
Our pleasure, man. That's what it's all about, man. You got the passion, so
Yep.
it's our pleasure.
We're following the shoot, man. I'm Brandon the Beast Hester. Make sure you come check me out December 4th, San Jose State University for Bellator MMA on the shoot.